Late night stories to tell in the dark. Let me borrow your car. Chase. It all started with what seemed like a simple favor. Tom asked his buddy Greg if he could borrow his car to run a quick errand. I'll be back in a jiff, Tom promised with his trademark grin, tossing a casual wave over his shoulder as he hopped into Greg's beloved blue sedan. Hours passed. Greg's patience wore thin, and so did his faith in Tom's version of a jiff. Finally, Greg plopped on the couch, grumbling under his breath, when his phone buzzed with an incoming call from another friend. Yo, Greg, isn't that your car on the news? Greg blinked, fumbling for the remote. Sure enough, there it was, his blue sedan speeding down a highway, weaving between cars like a stunt driver in an action movie. The news anchor's voice was breathless. What began as a routine traffic stop has escalated into a multi-state police chase. The driver has been seen playing chicken in a passing lane, narrowly avoiding disaster. Greg's jaw dropped. He called Tom immediately. Tom, he growled when the call connected, what the hell is going on? Hey, Greg, Tom said, sounding out of breath. Listen, I might have gotten into a situation. You're on the news. You're 3 states away playing chicken with semis in my car. Tom's voice grew defensive. Yeah, okay, but hear me out. Hear you out. The only thing I'm hearing is police sirens in the background. Is that my car you're running from the cops in? Tom sighed, as if Greg was the unreasonable one. Technically, yes. But, technically, if the police don't kill you, I will. Tom hesitated, and then, in the most nonchalant tone possible, said, gotta go. I think they're bringing out spike strips. The line went dead. The chase didn't end quietly. Tom drove the sedan to its limits, dodging everything the cops threw at him, until the tires gave out on a rural road somewhere in the middle of nowhere. He was promptly tackled and cuffed by a swarm of officers, all while Greg sat at home, fuming. A week later, Greg got his car back, scratched, dented, and barely drivable. The police handed him Tom's mugshot with a sheepish, at least you've got closure. Greg stared at the picture of his former friend, muttering under his breath, closure. I'll give him closure. 2 neighbors, who live in an apartment building with paper-thin walls, share an eerily synchronized routine. They work at the same job, get home at the same time, and even go to bed simultaneously. On payday, one of them splurges on a powerful new speaker, cranking it up loud enough to shake the walls and disturb the peace. The other neighbor, unable to sleep through the deafening music, snaps. In the middle of the night, he grabs an axe, storms next door, and beats the door down. When the startled music lover answers, his enraged neighbor demands he turn the volume down. The man simply says no, prompting the axe-wielding neighbor to simply glare at him, turn around, and leave without another word. The music continues.